Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing Game 1 for the final round of the Retro World Baseball Classic 2020 tournament. Those teams were derived from a library that I created based on the birthplace of each player that debuted between 2011 and 2020. And then I basically separated them onto different teams based on geographical location and their best season based on win shares. So you can see here round 1, 2, and 3, which I've also recapped in other videos on my channel, so go ahead and check those out. I did a recap and reviewed the box score for each of these games. But for the final round, we're going to be playing them out, and I will do the play-by-play. Computer will manage both teams. So we have the USA South 2020 versus USA Texas. And we're going to jump right to the schedule and get started here. Play ball. We're using Digital Diamond Baseball version 13.2.3. Alright, we have Aaron Nola for USA South facing Chase Anderson. Both teams managed by computer. DH will be used for this game. And we have the Status Pro 4th edition game engine. Normally default to traditional game engine, but I figured I would try this one out. Got very good results from this during the regular season replays. So let's go to set lineups. And before I forget, let's just review, obviously USA Texas, all those players were born in Texas, but for USA South, they were born in one of the following states. So we have Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. And I believe that's it. Hopefully I named them all. So USA South lineup: Mookie Betts, Tim Anderson, Zach Cozart, Brian Dozier, Adam Duvall, Corey Dickerson, JT Realmuto, Logan Forsythe, and Brian W. Anderson. For Texas, we have Matt Carpenter, Trevor Story, Charlie Blackmon, Anthony Rendon, Josh Bell, Hunter Dozier, Max Muncy, Evan Gaddis, and Brandon Belt. So let's go ahead and click play ball. Alright, here's Mookie Betts. Hits a hard liner to Belt, and that's out number 1. Tim Anderson, the batter. Chase Anderson kicks and deals. Fastball blown past Tim Anderson for strike 3. Alright, Zach Cozart steps to the dish. Soft grounder to short. Fielded there by Story, and he throws to Belt for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for USA South. 1/2 in the books. And we head to the bottom of the first with Matt Carpenter leading off for Texas squad. Deep fly to right. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trevor Story, the batter. And there's a deep fly. Right field. Duvall settles under it, and he's got it. 2 down for Charlie Blackmon. And, he takes strike 3 looking. A knee-buckling breaking ball. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for Texas. After 1, it's scoreless. Top of second, that brings up Dozier. Brian Dozier. Well hit to left. Carpenter going back. It has no chance, and that one's well into the cheap seats. Home run for Dozier. Just like that, USA South has taken a 1-0 lead. Pitch to Duvall, hard grounder to short, fielded by Story, and he throws across to Belt for the out. So 1 away, Corey Dickerson the batter. Oh, the whiff. Strike 3 swinging. Dickerson will take a seat. Two gone for JT Realmuto. Hard grounder to second, fielded by Muncy, over to Belt for the out. That'll do it. USA South takes the 1-0 lead. Bottom of 2, Aaron Nola on the mound, Anthony Rendon at the plate. Soft grounder to Forsythe, flips it to the pitcher covering first for out number 1. Here's Josh Bell. Batting .357 with 8 homers and 18 RBI in the tournament. He hits a hard liner towards third, too hot to handle, and that's going to whiz right on by and into left field for a base hit. So Bell takes his lead off first. Hunter Dozier steps in, hits a hard grounder to Forsythe. Over to Anderson, back to Forsythe for the double play, 3-6-3. Alright, South is ahead 1-0. We head to the top of the third. Forsythe at bat, hits a soft grounder to Belt, flips it to the pitcher for out number 1. Here's Brian W. Anderson, strike 3 called, back to the bench goes Anderson. 2 down, and Mookie Betts steps in. And he hits a hard grounder to second, fielded there by Muncy, and he throws to Belt for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for USA South. 2.5 in the books, and it's South 1, Texas 0. Betts missed the second and third round of the playoffs, but he's back in time for the final round. Muncy, cut on a miss, strike 3. Evan Gattis steps in, hard liner towards left, over the infield. It drops in front of Dickerson for a base hit. Clean single for Gattis. Brandon Belt steps in, Gattis parked on first. And this one's right back through the box, off the glove of Nola and into center field. Betts comes in to cut it off. That's a single for Belt. We have runners on first and third as Gattis scampers over to third safely. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Anderson, he throws to Dozier for the out. Gattis scores from third, and we've got a new ball game. It's 1-1. That was Carpenter who grounded out there. Story hits a hard grounder down to first, fielded by Forsythe, and he throws to Anderson for the out. That'll do it, but we're all knotted up at 1 after 3. All right, top of 4. Batting is Tim Anderson, Chase Anderson on the hill, and Tim Anderson is frozen in his tracks. He goes down looking. Zach Cozart, the batter. He's the DH in today's game. It's a fly ball to right. Dozier's there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now Brian Dozier strides to the plate. He connected for a long ball earlier today. His second of the tournament. This time he grounds it down to third. Rendon fields, throws it across the diamond for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 3.5, it's 1-1. Charlie Blackmon, the batter. Soft grounder towards second, fielded by Dozier, flips it to Forsythe for the out. Anthony Rendon steps in. Strike 3. Nola set him up with that one. Alright, Josh Bell, the batter. Deep fly to center. Betts is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nothing doing for Texas, and it's 1-1 after 4. All right, next up, Adam Duvall. 4 homers in the tournament, and make that 5. Well, hit to center field, Blackmon going back. No chance, that one's well into the cheap seats. Home run for Duvall, and suddenly the South is up 2-1. And Dickerson hits a deep fly to right, but Dozier is there. He camps under it, makes the catch. JT Realmuto, 1 down. Bounces this one in front of the plate. Gattis snags it out of the air, but the throw to Belt is not in time. Infield hit for Realmuto. Logan Forsythe steps in. Realmuto edging off the bag at first. This one's hit on the ground to the pitcher, and Anderson bobbles it. Will have no play. Charge the error to Chase Anderson. We've got runners at first and second now. And the batter is Brian Anderson. A lot of Andersons in this game. Hard grounder to Belt. Fields it, fires to Story. Fires it back to Belt for the double play. USA South jumps out to a 2-1 lead. Bottom of 5. Hunter Dozier checks in. This one's ripped down to first base. Forsythe fields it, and he beats Dozier to the bag. Max Muncy, the batter. Hard liner. Nola snares it. 2 down. Here's Gaddis, 1 for 1 on the day. Batting .333 in the tournament. This one's a soft grounder down to Dozier. Over to Forsythe for the out. Top of 6, USA South 2, Texas 1. Mookie Betts hits a hard shot down the first base line, off the bag, and into right field. That'll slow it down just enough for Dozier to cut it off, and he holds Betts to a single. That'll bring up Tim Anderson. Pops this one up to the catcher. Gaddis settles under it, makes the grab. 1 down. Zach Cozart, the batter. There goes Betts. Poor throw by Gaddis, and Betts is in there standing. Alright, Betts on second. Cozart looking to knock in a run here. He's got 17 ribbies in the tournament. And instead he draws ball 4, trots down to first, and now we have runners on first and second. 1 down. And Brian Dozier, the batter. Dozier 1 for 2 with a homer today. This one he pops it up to the catcher. Gaddis makes the grab. 2 down. Adam Duvall checks in. He's homered today as well. Lines this one hard, but right at Rendon, and that's out number 3. After 5.5, it's USA South 2, Texas 1. So here comes Brandon Belt. Soft grounder to short, fielded by Anderson, throws to Forsythe for the out. Matt Carpenter up there, 0 for 2 with an RBI today. Hits this one hard on the ground, but Dozier fields it and throws it over to Forsythe for the out. 2 away, Trevor Story, the batter. Hard liner to center, watch that baby fly out of here. Home run. And USA Texas has tied it up. 2-2 ball game. Charlie Blackmon stands in. Hard liner. Into left field for a base hit. So Blackmon's on at first. Rendon stands in, 0 for 2 on the day. Hard ground ball to Forsythe. And it goes right through his legs. That's an error for Forsythe. And Blackmon advances to second. Up next for Texas is Josh Bell. He's done a lot of damage in this tournament. Lines this one, but right back at Nola, and he snags it for the out. That'll do it for Texas. But we're tied up at 2. We head to the top of the 7th, and it looks like they're going to the bullpen. And it's going to be A.J. Ramos taking the hill. And he gets Corey Dickerson swinging. Dickerson's 21st strikeout of the tournament. Realmuto hits a soft grounder to second, fielded by Muncy, and he throws to Belt for the out. Logan Forsythe steps in with a .270 average. And Forsythe grounds out to retire the side. Bottom of 7, 2-2 ball game. Here's Hunter Dozier. Ground ball through the infield. Betts comes over, but that'll get past him, and we're going to score that a double for Dozier. Hunter Dozier on second. Max Muncy, the batter. Aaron Nola's still in there. Big bouncer to short. Up in the air is Anderson, but he can't get it. The ball is out of his glove, and they're going to rule that one an error. Dozier is heading for home. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Oh, no. So the game remains knotted at 2. 1 down for Evan Gaddis. Grounds this one to Nola. Throws it to Anderson in time. Muncie's out on the fielder's choice. Brandon Belt, the batter, 1 for 2 today. Grounds that one down first. Forsythe scoops it and throws to Anderson for the out. All right, top of the 8th. Anderson grounds one to short, fielded by Story. And he's out. 1 down. Mookie Betts steps in, 1 for 3 today. Hard liner towards right, over the infield, and dropping in front of Hunter Dozier for a base hit. Clean single for Betts. Of course, he's a threat to run. And Tim Anderson steps in. A.J. Ramos looks in for the sign. Betts goes, the pitch is in the dirt, and he steals the base easily. So Mookie moves into scoring position with 1 down. He represents the go-ahead run down at second. Tim Anderson back in the box. Ramos the line, the delivery, hard liner to left. Carpenter comes in to take it on the hop. A single for Anderson, and Betts advances to third and holds up. First and third for Zach Cozart. Hit on the ground and into center field. Coming over to get it is Blackman. A single for Cozart. Scoring from third is Betts. Anderson advances to third, and the South is up 3-2. Brian Dozier steps in. Lined hard. That one's hammered into right field. No chance for Hunter Dozier. He's going to have to play that one off the wall. And Brian Dozier sneaks into second with a double. Anderson scores from third. Cozart advances to third. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Duvall swung on. High fly, deep right field. Dozier measuring, runs out of room. That's a home run for Duvall. He's got 2 homers on the day. Cozart scoring from third. Dozier scoring from second, and it's a 7-2 ball game. And they absolutely left Ramos in there way too long. Brandon Workman is on now, facing Dickerson, and he's frozen in his tracks. Strike 3, goes down looking. JT Realmuto steps in. Hard liner to Belt, and Realmuto is retired. But the South picks up 5 runs in the inning, and now leads 7-2. Nola's still on the hill here. Hardliner down to Forsythe, and Matt Carpenter is retired. Here's Trevor Story batting. He's homered today. But Nola gets him on a called strike 3. Got him with the fastball. Nola's still cranking it up there. Blackman deep, fly ball to right. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 8, it's USA South 7, Texas 2. And Forsythe goes down swinging. Workman still on in relief here. Brian Anderson steps in, 0 for 3 on the day. Hard shot down the first base line, off the bag, and into right field for a base hit. All right, back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie Betts, 2 for 4 today. Grounds this one to short, fielded by Story, and he flips it to Muncie for the out, fielder's choice. And Betts is on first. With 2 down, Belt holds him. And way upstairs, that's ball 4 to Anderson, so Tim Anderson drawing a rare walk for him. That'll bring up Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI today. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Cozart sits down. And after 8.5, it's South 7, Texas 2. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and Drew Smiley is making his way in from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And Rendon goes down swinging. Smiley blew it right by him. Here's Josh Bell batting from the right side now. Grounds this one down to third, fielded by Anderson, throws to Forsythe for the out. Hunter Dozier, 2 down, facing Smiley. That'll do it. Strikeout. You can put this one in the books. The final score, USA South 7, USA Texas 2. So the South goes up 1-0 in the final round of the Retro WBC 2020 tournament. Let's take a quick look at the box score here. I'm going to save and exit. Yes. And box score. Duvall, 2 homers, 4 RBI. Dozier, homer, 2 hits, 2 ribbies. Cozart knocked in the other run. Betts with 2 hits and 2 stolen bases. For Texas, Story went yard, and Carpenter knocked in the other run. I believe that was on a fielder's choice. Nola improves to 3-0 in the tournament with 8 strong innings, 6 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Smiley pitched the scoreless 9th, 2 Ks. Chase Anderson, no decision, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, a walk and 4 strikeouts. He's got a 2.25 ERA in the tournament. AJ Ramos got roughed up, inning and a third, 5 hits, 5 earned. And Workman pitched well after that, inning and 2/3 with 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 Ks. All right, that will do it for us here for Game 1. Keep your eye out for the upcoming games in this series, and take a look back at the recaps for rounds 1 through 3 if you haven't done so already. Otherwise, thanks for watching, keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon. Take care.